Recording in progress.
Yo, yo, what's good? What's good? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We're just getting this thing fired up. Boom, there we go. Get them tunes. Get them tunes. This is from yesterday. Doesn't look like price did anything crazy. We're gonna remove all that. I'm gonna send out a couple of links here, make sure we got everything rocking and rolling. Then we're gonna bust down into a little analysis. Bust down into a little analysis for the day. Not sure why it always does this. We can like play one song successfully in the morning, and then after that it just stops, and then we gotta restart it, and then it's good. It's weird. I don't know why it does that. Alright, now let's get into a little analysis here. Both pairs kind of moving sideways. You look at them both. See how they're both kind of just on like the sideways trend here. But anyways, let's start out with gold. So if we go to the daily time frame here on gold, we can see that the current daily candle is in fact bullish. Naman, what's good, bro? Good morning. Good morning. You can see that the current daily candle is bullish. Have like a nice wick fill situation that could play out here. At the same time, we could also just reject, go break the low, the lows and the highs being respected at this point. So yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see here. So for now, we'll mark this up as sells below this zone, because as I always talk about, me personally, I only want to trade in the direction of the daily candle. So I'm not going to be looking for sells until price comes below that area. And if we look at this on the 4 hour now, we can see that that zone is actually a really strong level of support right there. And it's kind of the basis of this entire range here. So I will probably consider sells below here on gold. See what this range is. 26.
Good.
What's good, Jake? How you doing?
Bad, bro, not bad. I was just I was looking at that earlier actually. That range on GJ, or gold, sorry. If it was to break, and I was only like what? I think like maybe 20 pips below the wick.
Below here?
No, a little bit lower. Down there, yeah.
Yeah.
There to there.
Yeah, it's looking a little choppy. Both pairs are, honestly. GJ
Yeah.
and gold.
I didn't take anything during London, really. There was one trade I think a few of the guys caught on GJ, which I didn't take just because I didn't like it. But yeah, it's been difficult today, really. Because it really in gold as well, that's all in range. So
yeah,
it's difficult. You could maybe catch something inside it, but it's risky, I think.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, if you look at this on the 4 hour, it's literally just printing sideways.
Yeah, I used Loom last night as well to journal my trade, and it's pretty good actually. I really liked it.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier that way, I think.
Yeah, and just embedded it into Notion, so the video's in there as well. So you literally just play straight from there. Added a few comments, but what I did is I put on some like questions that I'll ask myself during the video about the trade. So how could I have lost less? How couldn't have I entered? How could I have, done better, etc.? What was the time frame? So I prompted myself for some of the questions to ask during the video, and then it's all kind of answered in that video. But yeah, no, it's pretty good actually. Thanks for recommending that. It's good.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I use it for a lot of things. Like we used it for a lot of my businesses for a while too. Just as like a, instead of like having to have Zoom meetings all the time, just send a quick Loom video and clear up whatever you need. It's pretty useful.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this range, like, I might want to wait until it breaks out of this range.
Yeah, especially, I'm not touching gold until we get anything over maybe 1879, or maybe even higher, maybe 1880.
Yeah. Yeah, because none of these ranges are really big enough anyways, so. Yeah. What's up, Sartaz? How you doing?
Hey man, how are you?
Good. Good. Just looking at this range.
Yeah, everything in the range. GG, gold. No, DXY also made range.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe just anticipation of CPI this week.
Yeah. No, so very hard man for trade. No, I bought one trade on GBPJPY on pre-London, and so after that I did not. I need to penetrate on London because it has a range. No, I started
Say that
London
again?
live streaming. London live streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think we need to wait and we got any trade on NYSE open
Yeah.
because ASEAN was range, London was range, and maybe after NY open and after NYSE volume will come.
Yeah, it's in a pretty big range.
Yeah, very, but so very hard for trade man today because of CPI maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Usually when you see like range on the higher time frames like this,
Yeah,
it's anticipation because of some sort of news event. Need some big volume to break out of a high volume range like this.
and we have news before NYSE open, maybe with 30 minutes.
Yeah, it could be that too, yeah.
Yeah. Price action is totally garbage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough here.
Yeah. Muhammad here?
No, he's not here yet. He probably will be here a little bit later.
Oh, our comic expert. Oh,
Yeah.
Jake here. Hey, hi Jake, how are you, man?
How's it going, bro?
What's up, man?
You okay? You good? Maybe you can't hear me.
Yeah, both of these looking like it's gonna be a little waiting game.
Yeah. I said earlier, I had a no trade morning just because it's really difficult price action. Similar to yesterday, actually, in some respects, where nothing seems to go from zone to zone. So I think any trades that you take is almost worth just taking full profit at 10 pips.
Yeah.
Maybe leaving a very small one. But
Yeah, you're right. Yesterday price definitely it was moving a little rough.
Price action is so hard. So tough trading.
Yeah, it's a little rocky road here, a little rocky road. Just gonna have to wait for price to break out of these ranges. Yeah, it's gonna be like a freaking no trade day for real. We're gonna have to see some like major movement. Let's see, YouTube chat, Naman, Mike, do you see GJ to 169.28? 160, let me see what this is. Yeah, I mean, to me this is just like a massive range though. I mean, like all of this is just very choppy. There's a lot of wicks. The zones like aren't really that great. So I'm probably just like, I would much rather like wait for price to come out of this range. Here, right here, you know, I mean, it's nice clean traffic down, and then same thing going up. Honestly, it's still not even that clean once you break out of this range, but this is honestly probably like the best case scenario for buys above 161.679. But I mean, price has to move 100 pips up before that can even happen, you know, so it's sometimes it's just like this. But honestly, I don't really like anything inside of this range here. I mean, there's number one, there's not like clear like distinct ranges, distinct zones that you can like identify. So I mean, I always like just consider that as like, alright, cool, it's the same thing for price action. Then if we can't like crystal clear, like easily identify tradable ranges, then price action's not going to be able to do it either. So yeah, so I mean, it could come up here. It's not very far away, so for sure. What's up, Joji? What's up, Wajahat? How y'all doing? So usually what I do in these situations is I turn on my TV, you know, put on some Sports Center, see what's going on in the world, hit some people up on Twitter, play with this little squishy ball thing I got here. Used to have a face on it, but wiped his eyes off. No longer there.
I'm always, I've got this like little snake thing that I play with. It's like a plastic
Yeah.
thing. I've always got something in my hands. I'm sure I've got some sort of ADHD or something, but I can't sit still. Shit.
Yeah, that's how my little brother is too, man. That's hilarious. Hi Mike, what do you think about news today? Didn't know there was anything. Yeah, nothing. Fed Chair Powell? I don't know, fuck him. That's what I think. Oh, what the hell's going on here? The TV's not turned on? Was this thing fucking broke? It's gonna make me get up and go press the power button? Let's investigate. What the fuck? Anybody read this book here? It's called How to Change Your Mind. Michael Pollan. Anybody ever read this? YouTube chat. Just got it, but haven't read it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, another thing that like gives me a real strong confirmation that we just need to wait for price to move a little bit is like how the current daily candles are. Like they haven't really given us any definite like direction in as to where they are. I mean the daily candle on GJ, you know, it wicked down, but I mean if you look at the body, it really hasn't gone anywhere. And we haven't broken the lows or the highs. So it doesn't really give us any price action confirmation in which direction we're going. Then if we bust down to the 4 hour on both of these pairs, we can notice that we're in a huge range on a 4 hour. And typically we don't see ranges like this on higher time frames, you know. So the reason that I'm mentioning this is because there are, like, in my opinion, potential trades that you could like consider taking, like even this currently, you know, like This is like 20 pip range down to the support here, but you know, it's just so choppy. It's difficult, you know. The same thing on gold. Daily candle hasn't really gone anywhere. No, for like a 4 hour, the range is just disgusting. So really, like, honestly, what needs to happen is like price needs to break and close out of these 4 hour ranges for us to probably even be able to consider a trade. So it might just be a long, boring morning. TFX Trading, thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. Joe GM, thanks for subscribing, appreciate that. These are the types of days that used to fuck me, honestly. I used to, you know, because I really used to be in a mindset of like, I have to take a trade every single day, you know, like I have to find a winning trade every single day. So like in days like this, you know, I try and force something in the range. You know, it's not good. gotta wait for something that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Do you know what? I definitely feel that, especially, I find it especially hard when you're trading off like a small account, because you feel like you need to make consistent small profits to make money. And I was doing that a little while ago as well, until I thought, you know what? The idea is to just trade like a professional on a small account, regardless of how much money you make. Just be profitable, because you can always scale at some point if you can put more into your account. But these are the days where you sort of think, wow, you could take some stupid losses trading within ranges, man. See it all the time in like some of the other chats, which I'm sure you're in as well, where people just take so many trades and they're just, took a buy on here, took a sell here, and you're thinking, I don't know how their emotions do it, man.
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I lost a lot of money because of that. Not able to keep my emotions in check. But I mean, I like naturally, like I'm kind of like that, you know, like I'm like like I always say, like naturally, I'm a very like negative person, you know, like it's like through like positive action that I've been able to shift my mindset, you know. But like, you know, I've like mentioned the story of like there's two types of people, you know, like there's the person that gets a flat tire, they just change the tire, they hop back in a car, they continue driving. But then there's the other person that pops the other 3 tires, lights the car on fire, and is just like, fuck it, I'm done with it, you know. Like I was definitely that person for a lot of my life, you know, like, and so I took that mindset into trading when I first started trading, you know. I would take a loss, I'd be like, fuck it, what's one more, you know. Fuck it, what's one more, you know. Take another one.
Yeah.
Listen, what's another one? Alright, fuck it, what's the entire account? Let's risk the entire account at this point, you know.
Yeah. Bro, I know exactly how you feel, man. It's like, well, I'm probably only just coming out of that mindset now, because even though I wouldn't risk the whole account, you take a couple losses and you think, oh, fuck it, I might as well lose twice or 3-4 times as much as I've lost now, and maybe one of them will be a winner and I'll make it all back. And you lose it, and then you end the day on like 5 trades down. You're thinking, I should have just stopped at 1.
Yeah, 100%, absolutely. It's tough. It's really just discipline, but it goes along for every area of your life, you know. Because like, I mean, every day we all run into situations that like, you know, can like light the fuse to the bomb, you know. Like we all deal with like things that just like make us want to like self-destruct, you know. But it's really important. Like I always say, you know, it's the good times are easy, you know. Life's easy when everything is good. It's how your mindset is when things are bad, when things start to go against you, you know. And a lot of us, like, we saw that for the first time when COVID came around, you know. There's a lot of people like losing their shit when COVID came around, you know, just like self-destructing, you know, whether it's like getting caught up in like government policies, or, you know, telling people to wear their damn mask, or whatever the case is, you know. But yeah, that was like probably the first time that I really realized that that's how I operated, because I started seeing so many other people operating like that, you know, just getting so caught up in things that they can't control, or, you know, things that like are really just much bigger than us. And if we think about it, that's exactly how the markets are, you know. We have no control over the markets. The markets are way bigger than we are, you know, so
I think
on what you can control.
Probably a bit of a catalyst for a lot of people, man. You probably went 2 ways. You either absorbed it all and lived in fear, or changed your mindset and started thinking a bit more critically about things.
Yeah, 100%, absolutely.
There's still plenty of people who are in like an absolute shell nowadays, but then there's also a lot of people who are more open-minded, I think, as well, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
But right, it helps with trading as well, I think, to be open-minded, so you're not set on buys or sells. You can be quite fluid within the market, which is important.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's like a couple of things that I write down in a journal every morning, and it's just like little reminders, you know, just like reminders of like life. But one of them is be present, not perfect, you know. And I think that's one of the major things like I always like catch myself up in, is just trying to be perfect when it comes to trading, life in general, you know, anything. But and I think a lot of people are like that, honestly. But you know, if you can just like shift that mindset to progress, you know, just getting better, whether it's losing less, learning from losses, whatever, you know. This gold right here honestly looks good for a little retrace down to the bottom of this range. It's actually like 30 pips or so, but daily candle is still bullish at this point, so not the trade I want to take. Ali, what's good, man? Well, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, this actually looks pretty solid here. This definitely, I think, will continue. It's probably already dished. Yeah, it's already dished off like 10 pips. Maybe not quite yet. What's your opinion on GJ? Well, we're in this big ass range, this big ass purple box range, and price comes down here. I'm gonna look for sells down to here. Price comes up here. I'm gonna look for buys up to here. So that's my opinion on GJ. Yes. Yeah, and if you look at this on gold, like just the price action of it, I know it doesn't make sense for us to execute on as far as like what we're talking about with the daily candle, just this overall big ass range. But if we like consider what had happened here, you know, like price moved up, created a high, a session high, then it retraced, created support. Then it retested the high, and they rejected it with a strong bearish candle. And then all the next candle has to do, this current candle has to do, just like respect this high, break the low like it did, and there's nice clean traffic over here to fill down to here. So, I mean, for it to be moving that direction makes perfect sense to me. To execute on it, nah. Not good. And if we look at the hourly, kind of like a doji on the last hourly, this current hourly candle breaking the lows, takes out this low right here at 1873.28. Definitely think it has like nice room to drop. 4 hour, yeah, still just playing in its range. Daily candle, still trying to figure out what it wants to do. GJ, still nothing. Gonna make me sick to my stomach looking at this. Ali, no problem, man, no problem. Ali, I don't know what you're talking about, man. What's your advice for me? I cannot hold my trade to TP and I close that very soon. What trade? What trade do you take? Need more context.
Hello, Mike. Good morning. How are you doing?
What's good, Harith? How's it going? Good morning,
Oh, blessed
Christine,
up,
as
brother.
well.
Yo, Christine, Jake, Saltaz, everyone is here. Wow.
Everybody's
What's
here for the
good?
range, man. Everybody's just,
I
so
see.
excited to watch the range,
Oh,
Yeah, this rate is crazy. With the Fed's going to speak today and CPI coming up, so it all makes sense right now to range.
yeah.
Yeah, well, Powell's gonna clap that trash can he's got there,
It's crazy.
Is anyone going to trade CPI?
CPI first.
CPI is quite clean. Or the last few times have been quite clean. The moves, it sort of just goes in one direction. I've noticed anyway the last few times. So
yeah, I think I remember that.
I might trade it. I might the office for work. But
Yeah, it does that, but the thing with it right now is that it's a new year and dynamics tend to change every year.
true. That's true. I mean, yeah, if you look at the last NFP as well, that was really confusing. The news came out quite positive, but I think gold went up.
So the best way to go around it is by like giving it time and just trying to watch it for a few times before you start trading it. Understand how to move.
Yeah, or put your cowboy hat on and buy stop, sell stop.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, what I've been thinking on gold, like right now. I have something I was seeing on gold, and I think it's quite playing out because we are stuck in two areas. 1880 and you see 1870 areas, right? And as how it's going right now, we are seeing that we are like the previous daily is a 50-50 candle. Anything can happen to it. We could see price go down, could see price go up, because to me it seems like a rejection candle. Given the fact that it's a rejection candle, but still you can have price go up. Now the thing is this way. Right now price is respecting that area of 1875. We are having that area there, and if you get to see previously with how Asian played out and how London came into play, price has been respecting. So for me to really look for continuation to the downside, I've been looking at an area of 1875 as an area of contention, based off on the 4 hour. But looking at the 4 hour now, you have like two candles closing bullish. Now this candle, the next candle that is in play right now, is kind of pushing down. But for me to really go right now, I need that candle to close bearish to find the kind of sells right now to retest back. 1870 is going all the way to the 1865-60 area, back to those areas. I need that 1875 to get respected once more, having a candle closing bearish on the 4 hour. Then I'll know that we're having a fake out, because looking at the current daily, the moment that current daily starts to flip back again down, it's going to retest its own low, and the moment it leaves its own low, it's pushing way back to around 1865. And the moment it leaves it breaks the previous low of that candle. That gives you an idea that it's going to move all the way to 1860s. It can get to 1860s or around there. So that's something I'm looking at. If price refuses to play above 1880s, because 1880s would be an easier way to go. When price starts to play around 1880s, it's easier to find a continuation from those areas. When price starts to play above that 1880s, you have that candle closing above that area, then it's easier for you to get 1890s, probably going for 1900s late in the day. So right now it's just sitting and looking at how price is going to play out.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, like when I was looking at it, it definitely looks a lot more clean to continue bullish, but it also has moved like severely bullish, so.
Yeah, because this 1875 is trying to act as a contention area for price to continue pushing down. It's trying to hold price really tight, and now we are having NY that is soon coming into play with pre-NY as well. Let's see.
Hey, Muhammad, how do you, man?
Yo, Sataz, I'm good. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Been a minute. How's life?
What's your plan?
The plan is sales would have worked out on gold, but unfortunately it's gone.
Yeah.
Because you know,
dollar index is
1870
supported already.
we are having fake outs from 1875 area there. You know, if you look at the hourly, we had an hourly candle that seemed like a breakout candle from the 1875, and you have a next hourly that engulfs it and closes back.
Yeah.
So the next one retests that resistance, closes doji. The next one just takes out those lows, and it's now down.
Yeah. No, so difficult, man, because we have
big range. It's difficult right now. Right now, the thing is that you're playing into the range and trying to anticipate something. But then, looking at it, I will just want for the wait for the 4 hour to close. If I'm trying to look for something into that range and finding a continuation, at least to retest the previous that current low on the daily. I need confirmations from the 4 hour to have a 4 hour bearish close. Then I'll know retesting that daily low will be quite easy, because right now we are having that bullish candle coming in from London. Could be tricky.
Okay, let's see. I am just waiting for NY open. Then if the candle will be closed though, then or COMEX maybe something. Yesterday I catch COMEX no 10 bits.
But sitting patiently and waiting for a breakout will be worth it.
Yeah. Need patience, bro.
Because you have seen that now. If you look at the 4 hour, currently the 4 hour, and you see how the 4 has been behaving previously and what it is doing right now, you know that anytime you have a breakout from the upside, you have 1 4 hour candle standing up above its own zone, it's going to be a clean move all the way back up. After that accumulation is happening. According
to 4 hour, maybe if it came for liquidity and maybe break the high and continue go up till 1880 or 1885, 86. I think based on 4 hour, it came for liquidity. Okay, did not break the low of previous candle. No, this is the bullish candle, and maybe break the high and continue go till 1886. After NYSE or before NYSE, maybe after COMEX, looks like that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, bro. Now we need to wait something. Wait a time.
How is GJ?
GJ
looks the same as gold.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh. Yeah.
But you know, if you look the daily candle is previous daily candle is bullish, and maybe it has already retest of 61% retracement already given that, and maybe it came for 169.30 and break the high and continue for. My bias is bullish on GJ. Okay, based on daily only, but we have a big range also on GJ. So, and if you look 4 hour candle, okay, on trend view, then you look the previous candle have a good body, and after that it has already retested the previous candle, respect the previous candle low, and breaks the high. And same thing happened the present candle. It has already came retest 61%, and it is trying to retrace and then breaks the high and continue. No, it's a waiting game overall.
Yeah, just gotta wait. Christine, you're saying right here 1876.90.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's just too much traffic over here. There's a lot of traffic all to the left of rejection, so this whole
Today I am
section,
looking.
this whole section to me is just a no trade zone.
Today I am looking best buy on GJ rather than gold because as GJ based on daily it has a good closing candle and it has already retest 61% and it is trying to take some liquidity and go please. So I am just waiting to break this range. After that. No. After 30 minutes and I will open. So just wait and watch. The 30-minute candle on GJ closed weak bliss. Yeah. Maybe it will first break the high and then came again retest the weak, then break the high again, then continue go up on GJ.
Yeah, I would rather stay out of this entire area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying here.
It has a good rejection. Maybe double bottom based on M50.
This week is what I expected last week to be.
Yeah.
But it seems to have been the opposite. Last week was good. This week is total rubbish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a little difficult here.
Character building week.
Don't say that, it's too early for the entire week to be like that.
Nah, we'll probably have news in an hour and a half from now.
Yeah.
Those speeches really affect the market so deep.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, anytime Powell gets up there, man, that thing goes nuts.
Maybe probably after the speech, then that's when the market will really have a direction to move.
Yeah, London close or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because the speech will probably break it out of the range. At least gold. Probably not GJ, but at least gold.
Yeah.
The speech will probably pull it out of the range. And then from there, it's either going to be a correction or a continuation, so.
So that's why all you need right now after this page, finding a candle that is taking a breather outside that range.
Yep.
Then could have a really great move, you know. After the speech, you may probably have a 100 pip move.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of us might be not there.
It can be possible, bro. After his speech, 100 pips move.
Yeah, especially on gold, man. I mean, Powell can definitely make gold move.
No, I expected gold, 1885, 84 maybe after Paul's speech.
Mac 748. Yeah, I still got the MMT account. It's still, the balance is it's roughly around $3,000 or so. So it's like 50 or 100% profit. It hasn't exceeded that though. Took some losses. Balance went down a little bit. Then I didn't realize, like, over the holidays, like, the license was all fucked up. Like, my credit card had some fraud on it, and I forgot to change the subscription on it, so it, like, canceled it. I actually, like, noticed that when I was, like, down in Aruba. So that was a while ago. That was, like, in November, I think, Thanksgiving. And so I had to get it up and going again. And then over the holidays, over Christmas, the damn broker that I used, like, changed their server or something, and I didn't realize it for like 2 weeks. So the account wasn't even logged in for like 2 weeks. But yeah, I mean, it's still in profits. It actually did, like, the balance yesterday was like 260 or something. I mean, it did like $300 profit just yesterday. Yeah, 316.
That's the EA you're talking about, Mike?
Yeah, you can't really see it, but yeah, I need to check the MyFX book and see if it's still connected, because I'm assuming that since the broker changed the server, I'm gonna have to update that so the link is valid. Gotta find it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, November 22. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it needs to be updated. Yeah, the balance is back up to where it's like around the original highs. I'll try and get that updated today, because I'd like to see how it looks on the chart here. Yeah, let me put that on my task list for the day. So I don't forget.
Is that like an app on your phone, Mike, or is that just you put it on the notes or something?
Say that. Say that again,
Is
Jay.
that your task list? Is that like an app on your phone that you use, or is it
Oh, I actually just use Notion.
Notion?
Yeah, I just have like a task list. Like I just use one of they have like a template for it inside of Notion. But yeah, honestly, like my entire life is on Notion.
Uh,
God forbid they shut down the company or something, you know, I'll be fucked.
Yeah, just like me, everything is on Notion.
Yeah, man, Notion's fucking fire, man. All my business, like all important information for my businesses, like everything is there.
Yeah.
I even like stopped like building websites like for my businesses and just started building like Notion pages and just send, you know, use the links that way. So, yeah, it's pretty fire.
I've never heard of that, but it sounds like something I could use. Put everything on my calendar and do reminders.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's a useful app for sure. I mean, I literally have everything in it, like my workouts, my task list, the trade journal. Used to have like a content journal when I was creating a lot of content for one of my past businesses. Yeah, everything, goals, just a journal itself. Have like a whole learning center, so like pretty much all the books that I've read, podcasts that I've gotten good nuggets from, things like that. Like it's all broken down like by like the name of the book, or the name of it if it was a podcast book, the author, and then like whatever gems I took away. So yeah, it's pretty useful. I honestly need to go through it and like purge it though. I've been using it for a couple years now, so delete all.
So I have all that stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
Sounds like, you know, having it all in one place would be pretty fire.
Yeah, and it's free to use. Like you can use it like to the maximum, and it's free. And like the paid version is only $5 a month, you know, so it's not anything crazy. But yeah, there's a guy, I can't remember his name. I'm trying to find his YouTube right now, but he creates like a lot of really good content on Notion. A lot of it's like a little past what I'm trying to do, you know. It's like, you know, it gets pretty intense, but like hella valuable. I mean, definitely valuable.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and find his page right now.
Mark, on that one, I was using a template for the $1 Million Day, and I was going to ask you, do you do anything different for your weekend days?
Yeah,
so
that's a
some
good
of those
question.
Requirements I would expect maybe are not things that you expect of yourself on the week, every Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, that's a good question. Most of it I'm doing during the weekend too. Obviously, other than like just like, you know, like for example, like it's like trade Monday through Friday, you know, obviously don't do that. So like certain things like aren't done, you know, I just cross it off like as if I did complete it, you know.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But what I actually do is like in that task list that I was talking about, I have like a reoccurring task that's like a Saturday and Sunday task. And so it's like clean my house, you know, wash clothes, wash my truck, review like my trade journal. Like it's all like it's all of like my personal life things that I need to complete, you know. So that's like kind of what I do for the weekend specifically. But but yeah, so I mean a lot of it, like just because it's you know, a lot of it's like business based, you know, I try and keep up with those things during the weekend too, just so I don't come back on Monday like behind on things, you know.
Sure, got it.
Yeah, I can't find this guy. I can't remember what the damn.
I think someone just posted in the chat a link that might be it.
That's kind of a template I use on Notion. Mike, can you access it? Try and access it.
Oh yeah, let me see.
No, it says we don't have access.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Contact admin to add you as a member.
Yeah, maybe I need to log in here. Oh yeah, you just gotta make it like public or something, publishable to the web.
Yeah.
I know I got this guy on here somewhere though. Gotta find him. What is his name? What is his name? Oh yeah, here we go. It's Daniel Canosa. Oh yeah, Daniel Canosa Notion. Yeah, see, like these guys like make some crazy shit. Honestly, like they kind of like complicate it too much for me. Like I try and keep everything like super simple. But a lot of like useful things, just as far as like how you can leverage Notion. But yeah, I see a lot of people doing this lately, is like creating like whole like dashboards, you know. I'm just like, damn, that's a lot.
After consulting dozens of companies on how to build their business.
Yeah.
Mike, I want to share my dashboard with you, but I'm trying to find a way.
Is it this link right here?
Yep. Yeah. So basically, I will share you I want to duplicate it so that I can paste it so that you can just access it as like a dashboard that you want to add onto your Notion. You get what I'm trying to do?
Yeah. Actually, what you can, you could do that. It's something like in the share settings, like where you copied that link from. It's like it's like publish to web, allow duplicate or something. I like the settings.
You do import or export, something like that?
No, let me pull it up. But yeah, so can you see this, Harid?
Will that work? Check out.
Huh? Can you see this? So go up here to share, up here on the top, and then you gotta turn it to like publish to web right here. turn this on, and then you can make
Okay.
it allow duplicate as template.
So you can't do it from the app itself?
Yeah, you should be able to do it from the app.
Okay, let me see.
I think so.
Then allow duplicate as template, right?
Yeah.
And then copy link.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me paste it over here. Let's see. There you go. I just pasted it. Try it out and see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go.
That's the template I'm using. That's a clock there.
Yeah, I like this. This is good. Did you build this?
Yeah, so you can go down. Go down.
Oh yeah.
This is just my mental notes I've been using, what tasks, projects you have. Like, there is a way everything links to it. If you have any book you're reading, if you have any business.
The calendar.
You can go to your financial tracker and you can link it to your bank account and balance your bank account from this template. Like, go to the financial tracker up there. You see it there, over there, financial tracker. Down here. It's down here, financial tracker at personal.
Personal. Right here. Oh
Have you
yeah.
seen it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Like, trading views is also here, YouTube, Forex Factory, like everything
Yeah, that's nice.
attached to it. So this financial tracker that like you enter your daily expenses, everything. So like you could enter from the top. Let's say even your trading account can be linked to this. That when you finish trading, you know how much you've made. You just enter the losses. So it keeps on deducting or adding. You can transfer it direct to your account when that money is going to your account. The same thing.
Yeah, that's solid. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna duplicate it into my account.
Like, when you understand how it works, everything will be really easy for you. Like, you find everything so in line.
Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, I kind of I kind of made like a dashboard that just links everything together, but it's not like anything, it's not anything crazy. Just kind of has all the pages in one area. But yeah, it's a really solid app for like organization. Like Christine, I was just like you were talking about. Like I mean, I still like my notes section on my phone. I mean, there's like thousands of notes in there that are just
exactly that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're just like random to-do list and just like random shit. Like I couldn't even tell you. Like sometimes I just like open it up and I'll just scroll like this, and then I'll just stop it somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'll look at a note and I'm like, damn, dude, I forgot I even like was thinking about this.
Right. Yep.
But
And then like I had a lot of them, and then my phone, something happened to my phone, and I lost all my notes. I was like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, that was the worst. I was like, man, there's got to be a better way.
Yeah, see, that's not gonna happen with Notion because it's, it's an app and it syncs platform to platform. So if I do something on my phone, it syncs to Notion on my laptop, and it syncs to my iPad, so it's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, I literally use it for everything. I mean, literally everything.
Yeah, 'cause I got like you said, my Forex books. I got my trade journals. I got all this stuff somewhere, everywhere, all over the place. Notes and my calendars, and do this and do that. But stuff on my calendar, I can't go back to it. Like, oh, I missed it. It's over. It's just giving me a notification to do this right now. But if I don't do it right now, I'm just gonna be like, oh well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell them again you forgot to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's solid. Definitely takes a little getting used to, but it's worth it. Worth it to figure it out.
I want to know which two, like out of the on your website where you have like the EAs. If you go to that, what is it, Avora or whatever that website is, there's a lot of different EAs on there. How do you decide which one to use?
Is it like that when you click on mine? When you click on the link? Let me see. I thought I had it set up to...
I'm trying to figure out how to use it and how to set it up and all that kind of stuff. And then I went directly, I looked at this, I went this way, and then I was talking about it with my husband, and we were looking at the actual website, and it has like 5 or 6 different ones on there.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know how do you know which one to use?
Oh yeah, I don't think yeah, I don't think... I thought I had it set up to where it was different, to where I like told you, but the one specifically that I'm using is Market Makers.
Oh, okay. It wouldn't tell me which one. I was reading about the different ones on there, but I was like, I don't know which one is. There's like 6 of them.
Yeah, right here, Market Makers Trend. That's the one.
Oh, okay. So the one from your website will go directly to that one specifically, or?
So what happens is like the website, like, because they have like a bunch of, like you said, they have a bunch of shit, so that like what the link to the website goes to is just the package to purchase, like the bronze package. That's just giving you like one license, one license to use Market Makers Trend. But Avoria Prime, like, they have like a shit ton of products, like all types of indicators and all these things, red light, green light, all this stuff. But I've never used any of it. I don't see any point of needing to use any of it other than the Market Makers Trend. But yeah, I mean, they're like a trading, like, they're like an educational company. Like, how I know about it is because, like, when I first got into business, like in 2013, 2012, like, I got into entrepreneurship itself through an MLM called Vima, and that's like where I met like a lot of the people that I've known like the last 10 years or so, like on social media. But anyways, like a lot of those dudes, like a lot of those big guys, like they stayed with MLMs, throughout the last 10 years. And just as like MLM started to get shut down for the products and all these different types of things, they transitioned into the trading scene because of like what IML was doing,
Right.
And they were just trying to create like a legit version of that. So that's kind of what they did with the Warrior Prime. So like they're teaching people how to trade Forex, but they're teaching a lot of things. But it's just way overcomplicated. Like I've like seen some of the shit that they post, you know, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, you know, you can simplify this so much, you know. I mean, they got like they're the types of dudes, like they're the traders, quote unquote, that have like 30 screens set up, you know, and they're looking at 100 charts, you know. I'm just like, what the fuck is even going on? So so yeah, long story short,
the more complicated they try to make it, it makes it seem like, oh, I'm so important because I got 5 screens and they're mega size and you can see charts going everywhere and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, which one are you watching? All of them?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so true. I mean, like them themselves, if I didn't know people involved, like how I like, the reason I signed up for the EA to try it was because one of my good friends was like posting like the results, you know, and I was like, damn, you know, if that thing's doing that, like I need to use that shit, you know. And so like this was like probably back in July, something like that. And then I signed up for it, like I think whenever I created this MyFX book, September 13th, that's when I started using it.
That's another thing. I haven't figured out how to use that either. MyFX book.
Yeah, it's actually not too hard to like connect an account. The tricky thing is verifying an account. So, which I don't know why this says track record is verified. Oh, maybe this is because it's not updated. But yeah, the tricky thing is verifying an account so it's public, you know, so you can share the link public. So.
Okay.
But I mean, honestly, there's not like any crazy benefit to use MyFX book, other than it just gives you some data. But I mean, the only data I care about is if my balance is going up or down.
Exactly. But for the market brokers trend, once you sign up for it, you just connect it to a MT5 account.
Yeah, it runs through MT4. It's an expert advisor, so I think EAs like only work on MT4.
Okay.
But yeah, so it basically what happens is like they create like a remote desktop for you. Are you familiar with what a VPS is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they create a VPS for you. They like upload, you know, the software on there. All you need to do is like open up the MetaTrader account and then just log in. Like I can pull it up actually. Let me see. Right here. Since we ain't doing no damn trading right now. Let's see this one. Aw, dang.
Sure, gold isn't gonna make a support here and turn back around.
Yeah, that's actually what I was just kind of looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys see this right here?
Yep.
Yeah. So like you can see like these are like alerts, you know, on new sell orders. You know, you have to like approve a notification or whatever. But yeah, so pretty much like what you do is you just like you know, the softwares are in here. See like market makers, trend, mav. You just add it to the chart and then it pops up like this. You can adjust all the settings, you know, the amount of risks that you want to use per trade, things like that. And then it just does its thing.
Okay.
Like you see these like little red dots. These little red dots are like where it was like identifying trades, you know, a trade to enter in.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty much how it works. So yeah, right now it's in, I think it's in these trades right now.
Didn't you say it only does these three NAS US 30 and German 30?
Yeah. Yep.
Are all of them like that or just this one?
Just this one. Just this one. I haven't used any of the other ones for no particular reason. I mean, I just saw people posting results for this one, and I was like, all right, perfect. I know like somebody that like personally knows somebody that's using this and is making money. So what the hell? I'll try it out, you know.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'll try it out and call you if I have problems.
Yeah, for sure. They have a really good support team. Like when I first signed up for it, I had no idea like how to work it, you know. I just hit up their support team. I was like, "Yo, this is what I got." You know, they recommended, or they gave me a list of recommended brokers. I had created an account with IMGFX, like that's the one that I decided to use. And then I just deposited the funds, tested it out, got it all running or whatever, and rock and roll. But like their support team like helped me out with pretty much all of the setup. So if you need anything, definitely reach out to them. They'll hop on Zoom with you and stuff like that. Like they're pretty legit.
Oh, cool. That's definitely helpful.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, as always, I mean, feel free to hit me up too. I can help you set it up too. But
Cool. Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I am kind of thinking about this on gold. If it does form a level of support here, I might look to take buys.
Yeah.
My
That's
only,
what I'm
Plenty of range there to do it,
Right.
even if you do halfway.
yeah. What were you saying, Harith?
That's what I'm actually looking at right now. I'm trying to look at how the 5 minute is printing. I'm trying to weigh my options right now. Take a
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah, the one little doubt that I have with this is that the 4 hour is already kind of broke the lows here, you know?
Yeah, I broke the lows, but you know it can also be a fake out.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see
very
that
true.
lows, and then from there you will not see that low again. It will be
Yeah.
a straight move.
Yeah.
And we're in the last
On the
part of
5
that
minute,
4 hour candle, so it might just be pulling back anyway.
Yeah, very true. Very
because on
true.
the way, if you look at the 5 minute, the way it broke and then closed all the way, engulfing the previous candle that broke out on that 4 hour low, tells you all, and how these other candles are just trying to reject.
Yeah. Yep. Dang, look at that. You never see this on the 5 minute. Yeah, I actually think that would be pretty solid. And you could even
Right.
take your Harith move right here off the 5 minute. I think that would be pretty good. That was a nice liquidity grab there.
Just took the shot. Let's go.
You took shorts? Sells?
No. Like I took the shot, you took buys.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, holy shit.
What?
I'm all confused.
No, I'm giving it a try. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good for sure. I mean, it looks good to me.
Let's go now. Let's go. I'm just going to try it out. Come what may.
Mac, do you need a pro account, Mike, for MMT? It's just my retail account stops me out at 50% margin, so I don't think I can bet on 3 at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. That question's a little beyond me. I have no idea what mine is. But like 50% margin, I mean, if you look at my FX book, even though this isn't live, if you look at the drawdown, I mean, I'm risking the max amount, you know, and the drawdown maximum is 20% here. So it's not too risky. Like maximum, it'll only open up a certain amount of trades per pair, and then you know, it's only gonna risk a certain amount of percentage per trade, you know. So if you have it set at 0.02% per trade, you know, the max drawdown that you might see on your account, similar to mine, might only be like 5%, you know. So what's good, Dan FX? Yeah, Harith, if you also look at this is like a very, very strong level of support right here. So
Yeah, it was more kind of, I'm seeing it like they came to pick liquidity from that zone to try and push it further up and retest the 1880s. So, but I know right now, the moment price starts to retest again the 1880s, it's probably going to break that area.
yeah.
Look at how price acted. 1, 2, 3. It has made 3 retests at that area. Probably the fourth one will be a breakout.
Yeah, and you know, Powell coming in about an hour or so, it could be the driving factor to make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will like it if we form a support right here. I think I will look to execute some buys. But I'll probably wait until 30-minute candle closes just to confirm it.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice rejection area on the 4-hour.
Oh yeah.
All those rejections we are seeing on the 4-hour, like how price is rejecting and comes, rejects that area and moves up slowly. How previous candles have rejected that area. So let's see that trade of the year. I have two back-to-back losses, and now here we are. Let's see. Let's go, push up, bro. Give me my first win of the year. This fails, then I'm giving up. I'm chilling till tomorrow. Nothing to do. Let's trust that zone to hold.
Yeah, I think it's solid. Like, there's a lot of confluence towards it, in my opinion.
Yeah, here we go, baby.
Oh yeah, that thing's moving for sure.
Hold, move.
Take
Come
out the highs
should
over
come
here.
in and give us that quick move for real.
Yep. Might have to start trading off the 5-minute. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's the thing with gold. Mostly with NY, 5 minutes is always good for confirmations, because NY with gold is always a good session to trade with the 5 minute. In the 5 minute with London is a bit tricky. 15 is solid, but
Yeah.
5 minute you need to be careful.
Have you guys entered on gold?
I didn't. Harith
Yeah.
did though.
Oh, okay. The 15-minute looks good, actually. But
It really does.
I'm just hoping to have my first win today.
I might wait for
What's
30.
We're all rooting for you, Harith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take one for the team, whether it's a loss or a win. Take it for the team.
Okay. No worries, I got you guys. We're going uptown today.
Yeah, this 15-minute does look pretty solid too. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I think it's good.
All I'm hoping for, not for comics to flip on me right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I think if the 30-minute breaks the high of the previous here, I will execute at that point.
You know, gold is funny. In 1 minute, it can flip, and you're like, what the hell just happened right there?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't trust it until the candles start closing.
Yeah, it can get a little tricky. It can get a little tricky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see this zone right here. That's how I was looking at.
Probably have.
But comics coming in. Yeah, cause there's like this little zone here.
So what I just did is pull my stop loss to the current 15-minute low. If we are having that move up, we should respect that low right there.
GJ is still just doing nothing. Yeah, Max748, if you're still here, yeah, if you need any help, just hit me up. Hit me up on Telegram or something.
Gold looks solid to go up unless there is manipulation right here.
Yeah, no, I think it looks good, man. I mean,
Yeah, it looks good unless these guys just want to take out people right now. Trust me. If this thing flips right now, it will be unfair. This guy.
yeah, it can happen.
It can happen, but no, man. These people will be cheaters.
Hey, it can happen. Anything can happen with gold.
Yeah, it can happen, but you know.
Nah, I think it's good, man. I think you're good.
Bruh. Here we go. 1 minute for that thing to open now. It's either one clean push up or total disaster. Come on, don't stop rejecting right now.
Yep.
Come on, push. Comics in the building, you know.
Yeah, it's not really giving that push like I was thinking.
Yeah, come on. Like, gold is twerking right now, you know?
oh, here it goes.
Bro, stop twerking. Do what gold does. You have sampling range to run into. Oh, wow. That's it. Mike, did you try it out?
No, I haven't executed yet.
Nobody executed here, Faye?
No.
Jake?
It's all with you, Harry.
To be fair, I might stop above that candle. So which probably.
Don't worry, Harry, I'm with you.
You with me, Christine?
I'm with you.
Well, I'm not alone. 10 pips in the building. Here we go. Oh!
Where do you think your TP is, Harry?
Oh, someone's executing.
Closing, executing.
That's that
was
magic
me.
keys.
That was me
There
closing.
we go, there we go, go, push.
That was me closing at 10 pips.
Yeah, strong level of support right there.
Yeah.
For it to reject like that.
I took my small win.
There you go, congrats.
Well done, Christine.
There's a small on the 15-minute. You can see kind of where it's rejecting from to the left.
Yeah, it's coming into like the bottom of this range here. This kind of pass rejection area. I think it's going to be good though.
75 has to be the trademark right there. I'm looking at 75. Has to be that point whereby price taps in and then there we go. 15 and I'll take my first win. Here we go. 15 pips.
Hey, there you go. Congrats.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Back at break even. All the losses I had are being cleared out now. First win now. Let's try and duplicate this win now. Replicate it and see how we go. I've just closed 80%. I've left a runner there. It's now going into 16 pips. Here we go.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So yeah, 17 pips now. The runner, 18. Yo, Mike, I'm done for me.
There you go. There you go. That's how it's done.
That's how it's done. I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way.
Let me see how the run goes. Let me just put stops at break even and just leave this to run.
Interesting to see what the next 30-minute does.
Yeah, if it completely rejects and flips, or it continues to push. I think it's honestly gonna keep pushing though. I mean, the bigger picture is very bullish, and like this is a very strong level of support.
Yeah, at this point we are looking for a continuation of the previous daily candle.
Yeah.
And what I liked, what the confidence I had on this trade is that when I saw that the 4-hour reject after swiping out the previous 4-hour candle low, and diving into the 5-minute, and I saw that support being created, that bullish candle that stood out, engulfing the previous bearish candle that took out the lows of the previous 4-hour, and then you have these candles trying to go down, rejecting, go down, closing bullish. So gave me a bit of confidence, like, let me just give it a shot and see.
So for me, it was the second half of the 15-minute candle that made a wick, a lower wick, and broke the previous 15-minute candle and closed bullish. That's in my notes. I'm reading, and that I was reading. I was like, oh, okay, that makes it. The first half of the 30-minute candle closed bullish, and the second half made a wick, a lower wick, and then broke the previous 15-minute candle going bullish, and that's where I got in when it broke the previous bullish candle.
Good work. Good work. Good work.
You know, the 4-hour is also telling the whole story. If you look at all this, we explained it, Mike, like looking at the previous rejections, how the 4 hours been rejecting those areas.
Yeah.
Price comes all the way down, you think it is bearish at one point, and before you know it, it's flipping on you.
Yeah, it's a lot of rejection at that zone in the 4 hour.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good to continue. I mean, I think it'll keep pushing.
Yeah, if this candle closes bullish, this 30-minute candle closes bullish above the previous, because it already broke the high. Then at 8:30, the next one should definitely continue up.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think.
You never know with gold.
It'd be a good formation though. A more solid one than the one we had anyway. on my notes.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta take those trades on gold though, because man, it will just move without you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Gold doesn't care about you.
No, it doesn't.
Legit.
You gotta be volatile as it is, but very quick to act when it starts going against you.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, see now with how if it closes like something like this, like you gotta be kind of cautious about it. It's pretty strong rejection at this point.
Yeah, it could definitely flip on you right now, where it is right now.
Yeah.
If you look on the 5-minute, it's broke the low of the previous 5-minute candle as well.
Yeah.
Not like I'd pay much attention to the 5-minute, but
That's a long wick on the 15. That's a massive rejection.
I'm currently focused on the 15. I like what the 15 is doing. That close is nice because that previous body has closed above the previous week, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, a simple wick fill should come first if we are to reject anytime soon. At least give us a wick fill to fill that range there before anything. Yeah. So Mike, what is your idea right now?
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I don't know, honestly. This whole range just has me like confused, you know. See anything happen on GJ? Nothing. Yeah, see, like this is what I'm saying. This to me, you know, this is like it's gonna break the lows and it's gonna continue dropping. So that's the thing with gold, man. It's tricky, and it's like this zone right here. You know, it came into this area, rejected. But I mean, it very well could, you know, it could continue bullish.
Yeah, you don't know, do you? Because it might just be creating that lower wick to continue moving up. But in the 30 minutes,
the volatility is starting to play into the market. This is what scares you out of any move when it comes to gold. That nuisance.
Yep.
I think if this candle now breaks its own low on the 30 minute, then we'll probably continue bearish. But if it starts coming back up, we might look.
I'm still confident of going up because, as I said before, that 15-minute candle close, the body closed above the previous week, which is something nice. I would like to see first the wick fill. Got the 1 minute. No, we're good to go. We are good to go.
What, bullish?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. We're good to go.
Yeah, I think if this candle flips, then yeah, maybe on the 30 minute. That's what I'm looking at the moment.
Looks like it's trying to fill the wick on the 5 minute though.
Yeah.
Bearish wick on the 5 minute, like it's dropping to fill that. Then it might flip, maybe.
It's going to be a tricky one right here.
Definitely a lot of range on the 5 minute for it to drop. So I don't know.
You ever found that sometimes the candles do the opposite thing to that they're meant to in the first half, and then the second half they make their true play and start turning either bullish or bearish?
It's funny right now. I'm looking at the 1 minute, and the reason I'm still confident that push is still to the upside is because we're still respecting that structure there. But the moment we start trading below that low there,
I was looking on the 15, respecting the previous
15 years. So that's the thing. Yeah, respecting that low.
Then I think
Yes.
go down, but at the moment we keep coming up to kind of where it is now, and it keeps dropping back down.
It's playing a volatility card right now.
Yeah,
That's good. Just need that 5 minute to close bullish there, and you'll see. You won't see back down again. Those minutes are going to be crucial. The next 2 minutes on the 5 minute are going to be crucial. So the next crucial minutes, if it fails, then probably going to have a fake out from there.
Yeah, really ain't doing anything at this point. Gave that one little push with comics.
Yeah. Nah. That's bad. Bad news. It's not looking good, bruv.
No.
Yeah.
Still rejecting it. I mean, playing a little weird. Coming into the end of the 4-hour candle too, so will be interesting to see if it pushes down and closes below this zone or not.
Yeah, I think it's setting up for that 9 o'clock speech.
Yeah.
That little push up was a liquidity grab for all of us who thought it was going into a buy.
Sometimes it's like that, sometimes it's like that. I mean, if you also think about it, like typically the Fed speech, I mean, any type of speeches, like they try and hype up the US dollar and, you know, make everything sound amazing. And, you know, so if you're considering like that aspect of it, that should weaken gold because they're going to be talking up the US dollar. You know, they're going to be trying to boost the US dollar.
Yeah. Well, this speech is about inflation.
I have no idea what it's about. It just anytime they talk, you know, they try and talk good about the economy. You know, they never want to say bad things. You know.
Yeah. The economy is pretty bad right now. With the inflation rate is outrageous.
Yeah.
So unless he's got something really good to say.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything.
Did I see that? I just read it. Are you on my FX book or you're somewhere else when you look at the news?
Forex Factory.
Oh, okay. On my FX book, it says they're talking about inflation year over year and month over month.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just know that that typically, you know, like he tries to make everything sound great, you know, because if he doesn't, then it's like dictating to or indicating to him that he's not doing his job right, you know.
As if we don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a freaking jackass, but.
Right.
And just looking at this, I'm pretty sure it says Fed chair from February 2018 to 2026. That means we got another 3 years to deal with him.
Yep. I'm going nowhere.
Somebody that has that much influence shouldn't be allowed to be there that long.
Ah!
But yeah, no, it looks like it's gonna drop.
Yeah, gold is preparing for a nice drop.
It says more hawkish than expected with the currency.
Finally, the daily is starting to look a bit indecisive.
Chaos, what's good? How you doing?
Wow, look at that. Broke the low.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, based off the 4 hour here, since it had already broken the low, yeah, just kind of, I was just thinking about that I could continue. Now if you look at the hourly, that push up was like the top wick to continue bearish. I mean, we can really tell this all the way from the daily. I mean, this daily, like, this is pretty strong rejection on the daily candle, the previous daily candle.
Oh yeah, huge rejection.
Yeah.
And then after that large bullish move, it's not surprising that you would need to.
We're still at a really strong support though. Be interesting to see if it rejects again.
I was just gonna say that. I was just about to say, candle still hasn't closed below the support though.
Yeah, right? Still taking us out for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I need to make a call in 10 minutes, so I'm just going to mute myself for a bit.
Sounds good.
If anything interesting happens, I'll see it, but won't be able to say anything.
I swear, man, I'll freaking die if this thing just freaking rocket launches straight to 1900.
Anything can happen. It looked like it's setting up for it though.
Yeah.
You put those pending orders in.
Good time for me to go through my emails, although I freaking hate emails, man. It's so annoying. Like, I don't understand why people still use it. Specifically for like important shit, you know, like the other day, you know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you know, the holidays were going on. I was busy as hell. You know, I wasn't home. I get a letter in the mail from the IRS of like, you know, a penalty that I didn't pay, you know, that I owed. And then when I get home, you know, I check my email too, and I see that there's an email from him too. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? You know, this thing's been sitting here for 2 weeks, you know, like, you guys couldn't have texted me or something, you know? It's like, for important things, like, they shouldn't be allowed to, like, email you important things, you know? It's too easy to, like, to overlook.
Oh.
But I was mad because I wanted to pay it before the end of the year, you know? I was like, because I already knew, like, they were giving me a penalty for, I can't even remember what it was, but it was like I claimed something I didn't get, or I didn't claim something that I got. I can't remember. But anyways, like I knew I was gonna have to pay like the amount, and so I hit my CPA up, and he was like, "No, don't pay it. You know, I'm gonna write a letter to him and get the fees reduced at least, and then that way you can just pay what you owe and not like the interest that they charge you, you know." And I was like, "All right, cool." And so, but he was like, you know, make sure you can get it paid before the end of the year though, so keep an eye out for the letter or whatever. And of course, you know, I'm not, why am I thinking about that, you know? But I was just like, when I got home and I saw it, I'm like, now why wouldn't they like call me or text me or something, you know? Like, this is ridiculous.
Not doing that.
No, hell no, they're not. You know, 80,000 new agents, they can't help me out.
Well, the biggest issue though, seriously, is the scammers.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
really easy. Look, if the IRS starts texting you and sending you messages along with the scammers, you wouldn't know which one is real and which one is not. People will be paying money they had no idea they didn't even owe.
Yeah.
Because everybody has your phone number. Like, it's just out there in the universe.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, it's like that for everything though, like email, address. I mean, everything's like that, you know. So it's tough. Like, my problem with email is just it just takes so long to like go through. Like, there's so much spam and bullshit, you know. Like, it's a lot easier to unsubscribe or block a contact, you know, like that has a phone number versus like an email, you know.
Yeah.
That's like my thing with it.
It's like when you give somebody your email, you're locked in forever.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Can't get rid of them.
No matter how many times you click the unsubscribe button, it never unsubscribes, you know? I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, that's so
like,
true.
oh, this is a real person. Let's make sure we send them more stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, look at gold, man.
That's what I was saying, man. Like,
It's to me off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It looks really good now as well on the sort of 30-minute to just continue up.
yeah, no, I think it's going to, honestly.
Who just took a trade?
Nobody. I just did the open calc.
Oh.
I like that button.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to start using magic keys on parallels. Actually, I might buy it.
Yeah, it's solid, man. It's super solid.
Saved my life.
At least to get the on-screen version, Jake. Like, the on-screen is only like $30 or something, US dollars. If you use the link in my description too, it's like 10% off or something.
That's what I'm thinking to do.
Yeah, I use the on-screen one.
Do you?
Yeah.
But the problem is I use a Mac. I know you can use it through Parallels. Just Parallels slows the shit down on my computer. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my old mentors was the one who he pushed magic keys, and he uses Mac too. So he's like he walk them, the people that use that, walk them through how to get it set up and all that stuff. But he swears by it. I was like, let me try this out. I'm like, man, I should have been did this. It saved a lot of money.
Yeah, I might try it out.
Yeah, to me it's definitely a lot easier just for like I like the fact that like I can have my stop loss and take profit placed as soon as I enter the trade. Like that's what I like.
Exactly. Yeah, that and the fact that I'm never going to go over the percentage that I want to risk.
Yeah.
I'm not going to calculate it somewhere else and figure it out. Nope. I'm like, all right, I know how much I'm going to risk every single time, unless I change it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
All All right, it's 9 o'clock. It's gonna take off.
Yeah, it's pushing. It's making that little push. Alright, so you want to know what's funny?
You already took the trade and didn't tell us?
No. Well, I mean, partially something like that. But no, so I took the trade right here. I didn't want to mislead anybody because I wasn't paying attention when I executed, and the stop loss was huge. You know, it's like 37 pips. And so but since it was like that, you know, it's such low risk. I like the position was literally a 0.25, which is crazy low for like what I usually trade. So I was like, screw it, you know, I'm gonna hold it, see what happens with the news, which direction it takes it. But that's the power of like just trusting your stop loss, you know. So it just like secured 10 pips or whatever a second ago on that little push. But
Nice.
I just wanted to bring that up because there's a lot of situations that I've had in the past, where all of us have had in the past, where we closed the trade due to emotions. So I was like, alright, fuck it, you know, I'm just gonna let it run and trust the stop loss, see what happens. But yeah, it's funny.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what happened to our wreath? I think we lost him. I wonder if, I mean, I know they usually stream it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on Bloomberg too.
Oh yeah, that's right, Bloomberg. Let's check Jevons. Yeah, they got some stuff here. Yeah, here's like the info that you probably wanted to see. Yeah, it's too much shit for me to read. Yeah, that's really interesting though. I mean, just like we were talking about, strong level of support right here. But I'll be interested to see how this plays out long term over the rest of the day. You know, if it continues bullish, because I mean, this is a strong 4-hour candle. It did reject, but this is still a very strong 4-hour candle.
Yeah, it definitely was a nice move for, you know, 20, 30 pips, a quick 20.
Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, like if I did not execute that trade there, there's probably no chance I would have executed this right here off of the news. Not something I like to play with. But it's pushing just super clean bullish too, and like I was looking at the spreads on my MT5, there's nothing, it's just like normal. 2 pip spread, 1 pip, moving fast as hell.
It's moving. Man. Should have had that buy stop in.
But I mean, if you just like exit all the news, you know, if you just think about price action here, this buy would make perfect sense. So like, I mean, if we didn't know that he was speaking, you know, like this would be a beautiful thing to execute on, you know, break the highs, continue. So if you just think about that too with news, you know, like news is just gonna push price in the direction that it was already going, you know. So.
Right. And if it doesn't, it'll correct itself immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
But like we said, that was a nice strong rejection multiple times, and then when it turned bullish, that was a good time to get in.
Yeah, and if you notice, it was like right at the end too, right at the end of the candle right before it closed. So it kind of, you know, if you think about that, like kind of it kind of tells you that like all the bullish pressure was coming right there at the end, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I always say like watching price move is totally different than like going back and looking at the chart history, you know. Like when you watch how a candle actually prints, it tells you so much information. Yeah, Jake must be on his call right now, but he's typing in the chat. Like, oh.
It stopped at that 1776 area. That's where I was thinking that something would happen.
Yeah, you mentioned that level earlier. Yeah.
It just looked like a key area.
Yeah, I mean, definitely strong rejections.
All the way to the left, all of those candles to the far left would be sitting on top of 1776.
Yeah.
So you broke through, they came and sat right there. That was my TP if I was getting in a buy. 1776.
It would have worked out.
1876. I keep saying 17. 1876. 76. 1876, 90.
What's up, Harith?
Yo, guys, I just I don't know. I just switched off and then I wanted to explain something on gold, but unfortunately I've not been able because my Wi-Fi got some issues.
Oh, all good,
but
all good.
Did you guys get any buy?
Yeah, so I
okay.
I took the original entry like when it was breaking the 30-minute high on the trade that you guys took, but it never like pushed like 10 pips, so I just held it through the drawdown and yeah, it secured.
But you caught something, right? Because I re-entered again on gold, but I was basing it off the 1 minute candles. How? If you go to the 1 minute candles, real quick, I'll show you something. You know, we created support. By the moment that Paul came into play, we had that push up, right? So
yeah.
What we did on we had a news candle. You see that support down? That support down is for the news candle. The moment we created that support, I don't expect the candle to break that low. The moment it breaks that low, that move is going to go down, all the way down. The moment it started to respect that low and going up, I took entries there. I secured something like 18 pips and I was out.
Yeah.
All right, quick move.
Here's
I want to explain that.
Here's another base
I want to
off of the 1 minute.
Unfortunately, it went off.
My bad, Arith, go ahead. Yeah, we'll have to see where it goes from here. Oh, I forgot. I think I got Bloomberg actually on my damn TV. Either way, I got YouTube. I know that. I used to watch this shit all the time. I used to watch Bloomberg like all day long. When I first started trading and I thought I knew how to trade.
Me too. In the news. Oh, they said this. This is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, buy. Holy shit, it's falling. Why is it falling? Bloomberg. Yeah, I don't know. Sports Center it is. Can't believe GJ, man. Holy. It's probably gonna give a really nice move in London close. Or it's gonna range all New York session and then give a crazy move in Asian, but I do not think that's gonna happen. I think London close is probably gonna drive this thing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised about that. Yeah, kinda holding. Christine, do you watch college football?
No, I don't.
No problem, no problem.
I'm not that cool.
You sound like you got a little Southern in you, so I was wondering if you were a potential Georgia fan.
Nope, I'm not a Georgia fan. I do have some Southern in me, but I'm not a Georgia fan.
Yeah, I mean that is true. Georgia's not the only Southern state, so. But yeah, no, it's I don't know if you saw that game last night, but it was quite the blowout.
Really?
Yeah, Georgia won like 65-7.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, and they could have put up more. They could have put up like 80 points on them, but they pulled like all the starters before the fourth quarter even started. So
That's crazy. Wow.
yeah, the other Jake, Jake C. I can't remember his last name, but I know it starts with a C. But he's a big Georgia fan, so it's kind of funny. But he hasn't started trading yet this year. I think he said he was gonna come back after the 15th.
Oh, okay.
But I was hoping he was gonna hop in this morning.
Talk football. Talk trash.
Yeah, he's a big Georgia fan.
Are you still in?
Me? No.
Oh.
No, I just when it closed, when this candle closed with the rejection, you know, I just set my take profit right at 10 pips, 10, 11 pips, just because it was right below this zone. And I told myself like, hey, you know what, like it's already like kind of rejected this zone once while I've been in this trade, so if it goes back to this zone, I want to close out at 10 pips, 10, 11 pips, so that way if it does reject again, you know, I'm not being greedy, you know. So no, and plus like I knew that it was going to be coming into news, so I just wanted to close everything out. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right?
what's up, Reese?
Yeah, I was saying there is one idea I'm looking at. I'm looking actually at the 5 minute here right now.
5 minutes. Oh yeah.
The close I want does not come out on the 5 minute. So the whole idea was, you see where we are, where that 5 minute rejected. If that 5 minute closed above, you know, if the London, we have like a London high, like the previous 4 hour that came from London. So the whole idea was that 5 minute to close like above that zone we have there. Then the next one will be just create a lower wick, and then I would be targeting the 85 at that point. But this is just a fishy close. I was just anticipating that close. In a minute, if that close had happened, I would have taken a trade from there to buy more. But now it's not looking nice.
Yeah.
That was something I was looking at. Because if you have that close on the 5 minute, the 4 hour, you would be having the 4 hour pushing all the way through.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think to look at the 4 hour. Yeah, see, this is where it gets like so choppy. Holy. Because we have 4 hour. So first off, we have like this candle didn't break the highs or the lows. This candle broke the highs and the lows. This candle respected the high, broke the lows. Now this candle has broken the high. You know, it's like, what does it want to do here? But I mean, I mean, like we were talking about earlier, it's really proven this area to be really strong. This 1871.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey Joji,
But-
thanks for hopping in, man. Have a good one. What's that, I read?
Yeah, as per the look of things on gold, the push is coming to the upside.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm feeling a lot more bullish on it than bearish.
Yeah, it's just because we have just been let down by that candle close on the 5 there. So it's trying to swing around before it gives you that push. It could come down, create a support, and then come back to retest. The moment it leaves that wick on the 5 minute, that cow wick, it will be gonzo. Find it in the 85 area, because now if it breaks that area, the 80 will not be a problem anymore. It will just pass through.
Yeah, I agree. 1 second, guys.
You're just having an issue now.
My mic, so let's set my mic down real quick. I gotta answer this call.
Okay.
Alright, so we got about 5 minutes until NYSE open. Yeah, it's moving pretty strong bullish right now. Maybe Powell's up there talking good. Actually, it must be talking bad if it's moving bullish.
Waiting to see where this 30-minute candle is going to close.
Just be careful right now. Just be careful.
Yeah.
We are rejecting a lot of that area. That previous 4-hour high can be a pain, and you know it's now the last 5 minutes of the 30-minute close. So it's dangerous, you know.
Yeah, not to mention it's already like moved bullish pretty strong, pretty far.
Yep.
This is like 65 pips or so. Some sort of like break and retest would be good, I think.
Yeah, I was on the phone there for a little bit, and I was just watching gold, fuming.
Was it a work call?
Yeah. So I was
Nah.
trying to be professional. I was fucking gold.
Yeah. Yeah, it just made me think about like when I first started trading, I would be like on sales calls or something, and I'd be like looking at the charts, and like it would start like going against me. I'd be like, oh crap, you know, I'd be trying to close the trade while I'm on the call, you know?
Yeah, I've had a few times. I'm quite lucky. I work from home, so I generally just sit on my laptop doing work alongside looking at the charts. But a lot of my trading I'll try and do before I even start work in the morning anyway, because I'll just trade pre-London, London Open. So I'm usually done kind of by 8:30 my time in the morning. So it's never usually an issue. But if I haven't taken a trade like I did today, maybe I'll creep into New York, which I've done, and taken a loss. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I took gold in the break of the high in the 30-minute. Where is it? As it broke, and then yeah, it broke the low because I had my stop loss below this current 30-minute candle. It was a bit of like an impulse trade, expecting it to move up with New York. But
did you take it? You took it right here?
So I mean, close the chat. Yes, yeah, I just took it there. Which I should have probably waited, I think, maybe for the next 30-minute, but
yeah, that's where I executed too, but I had my stop loss below the previous 30 minutes, so it never got hit, and I just held
really?
it. I held it through everything, yeah.
Oh wow, I kept mine under the current. It's like an impulse because it was on the same candle.
Yeah.
You ended up in profit on that trade?
Yeah, closed it out like it was like 10, 11, 12 pips, something like that.
Nice, man.
I had the TP set right below here. I just set a full TP. I didn't want to close partials or anything because I knew it was like coming into news. It was either gonna like wick it and then reject or never hit it, you know.
The reason why I didn't change, I left the stop loss as well because when the next 30-minute candle formed, I thought actually if it breaks the low, then there's going to be a high chance of it, which it did, and it was looking very bearish, but on the 1 hour I suppose it looks quite good.
Yeah, no, I mean I was looking at it like, yeah, this thing is going to break all the lows and continue bearish, just going to hit my full stop loss, but dang, look at it now, it's really pushing now.
Yeah.
NYSE open.
It's looking nice.
But yeah, this is really dangerous because like all of these rejections here, I mean this thing, and it's like it's making us push right at 9:30, you know, I mean it could just flip, reject. I don't really see that happening, but you know, the uncertainty when it approaches like a zone like this is pretty high. I mean, we could see the same thing we saw down here. This candle was breaking the lows, looks super bearish. The 1 hour candle, was bearish, looked like it was gonna go break the lows. I mean, everything made sense for it to continue down. The thing just rejected and shot up 70 pips, you know, so.
Yeah. Be interesting to see. I think that'll be me done for today anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take anything more. I got pretty lucky with that one trade, so.
Not a good start to the year, unfortunately, but it's all good. It's all good. CPI, if I can trade it, will reverse all my bad luck.
Yeah, that's 8:30 tomorrow, I think. CPI.
Is it tomorrow? I thought it's Thursday.
Oh yeah, Thursday. I'm thinking it's Wednesday. Damn. I was really thinking it was Wednesday, man. That's terrible.
I do that all the time. My missus gets so angry with me because I just don't know what day it is. And she's like, we're doing this on this day. And I'm like, am I busy that day?
Yeah.
Life of a trader. We live by time frames, not days.
Yeah.
Ultimate time frames.
That's funny.
4-hour increments. That's how our day goes.
Yeah.
What's the 4-hour candle doing? What's the daily candle doing? That's how we go.
Yeah. Legit. Yeah, it's moving pretty smooth now. I mean, what I'd probably wait for is just some sort of pullback, like a resistance to form pullback, find a level of support and then retest the highs, or like a slingshot pattern to continue. But and then GJ is still just doing nothing. I can't believe it. It's 4-hour close. 4-hour close week. But we're guys, I'm gonna shut it down, carry on with the day today. Good session today, caused some profits, so that's good. We'll be back tomorrow and do it again. Hopefully it doesn't range all day tomorrow.
Same back.
Yes, thanks, guys.
Alright, adios everybody. Have an amazing day or
Yes.
night, whatever time it is for you. Have an amazing time.
Take it easy, mate.
Peace guys.
Bye.
Recording stopped.